Oliver Twist is the quintessential Dickens novel, and therefore emblematic of much of what early Victorian literature was trying to do. And Roman Polanski's film does a fine job of capturing some of Dickens's central preoccupations. Both Polanski's version and Dickens' original text are interested in offering us a cross-section of Victorian society, especially in drawing connections between seemingly disparate social spaces. And they both do this by offering us the motif, the journey motif, through our hero Oliver, this picaresque hero who travels to London through great suffering, ultimately finding his rightful place. Most importantly for Polanski, though, is the portrait of childhood suffering. He, like Dickens, shares the experience of a traumatic childhood, and he goes to great lengths to offer an accurate vision of the grim circumstances for many children during this period. What Dickens wanted to convey in terms and images that would shock his middle-class Victorian audience just 3 years after the passage of the New Poor Law was the deadly discrepancy between caretaking and money-making, particularly when these two functions are combined. Polanski faithfully registers the indifference of these institutions.
Can't sleep.
What to do with the residuum, that excess element of society which the figure of the orphan embodies? The short answer, which Dickens seeks to complicate, is that they must be assigned a place within the system. Nearly everybody that Oliver encounters considers him to be innately depraved. And on those occasions when people are able to see something unique, some unique quality in him, they quickly fold it into the system of things. For example, the undertaker, who finds an ornamental use in Oliver's pathetic countenance. For Dickens, Oliver's past is central to his account of Oliver's rise. The orphan's redemption, his social redemption, is made to seem inevitable based on the fact that he is essentially good, and that because he is of good blood. Polanski sidesteps this whole problem by eliding the entire subplot of Oliver's origins. But what he is not able to sidestep is one of the central concerns of Dickens' text, which is the question of moral agency and to what degree that's even possible in 19th century industrial England. On the one hand, we have a self-determining protagonist, images of Oliver taking his fate in his own hands, asking for more food, running off to London. On the other hand, we have Oliver as a strangely passive object being passed from one context to another in which people write an identity upon the blank slate of his personality. Neither Dickens nor Polanski fully account for how Oliver transcends his social circumstances, if indeed that is what he does.